Welcome back to the house renovation. So a lot has changed in the last 4 days of this Empire renovation, is what I call my house, but we've done all new framing. This was a block wall, so we furred it out, did the drywall. I had them case these columns with framing and drywall and corner bead and everything. And then this is coming together, a lot of sawdust, but I'm gonna take a 2x4 window from upstairs where the kitchen was, where the dining room is now, pop that in here. New split unit going in as we speak. Got a little office here. This is gonna be all fresh wood, PVC. I'm gonna put a flooring. I'm gonna put a barn door right here. So the air conditioning is just kind of gonna flow through this whole area. I widened this whole, kind of like a cased opening, but it's like a drywall opening. So we'd have a nice big open area. I'm gonna do a fridge here, so I'm gonna add a couple more outlets. That was my mistake. I didn't get that ahead of time, but we're gonna drop down from the top before the flooring goes in. So outlet there for the fridge, more dust. I'm literally living in the sawdust. It's like the details are in the dust because I'm the project manager, the superintendent. I'm here full time, running J-Lane Construction and running my home project. So it's been kind of crazy, but outlet here. So fridge, coffee bar, utility sink, water softener. I'm gonna get a new water heater, washer and dryer. I'm, not getting a new washer and dryer, but new water heater. Let's take a look at upstairs. Also, this is a fun detail. Check out this outlet. I had my electrician add so we can have, outlets like extension cords running for the work that still needs to be done down here. This is a new panel. This is a home something panel, and it's running off of I believe a 50 amp breaker from the original panel. And so it's kind of a temporary thing so we can still have power while we're doing work. And of course, about 4 breakers that one of them does the lights and one of them is kind of running the AC, stuff like that. So let's take a look at upstairs. Don't hit your head. Of course, you're on your phone or your computer. So yeah, the camera guy hit his head. So long story short, this is the fireplace. If you kind of look at it from back there, this is gonna get furred out. This was Steve's idea. 2x4s running all the way up, because this is where a closet was. When you first walked in the door, you walked in, boom, wall. This is the original layout. So this wall went floor to ceiling. And then there was another wall right here that went all the way across, and then this was all a wall. So if you can kind of see how this was before, and then this was the original kitchen. So what I'm gonna do, or the reason this is so rough is because there was a brick wall here that we just demoed. This is behind a wall. The original electrical panel was here. So long story short, it's rough, but we're gonna fix it by form boards, so to speak, one on either end, just on this side. Then we're gonna fill in with some sort of like thin set or mortar. So this is all just flush and ready for new Venetian plaster, which is gonna look like this. And it's gonna be epic because I'm gonna do black slate on the little seating area here. And this will be Venetian plaster. So Venetian plaster, like a gray mottled, little bit of movement, but not too much movement as far as the grain of the Venetian plaster. And then I'm gonna make these black. I'm gonna probably paint this black, and this is gonna probably get a black slate edge banding so the Venetian plaster doesn't get hot. And then if you check out this bathroom, so we reframed this window, which I think you saw maybe on the last vlog, reframed this window. This is Steve, the electrician. He's crushing it the whole time. Steve, say hi.
Hi.
Nice. I'm doing good. Okay, so this is gonna be a little 18-inch or 14-inch actually little cabinet with a top, a couple glass shelves, and I'm having them rough in a pendant. This is actually the old wiring, but a pendant. So we're just gonna put a box there for now. We're gonna do an outlet and a switch for the pendant right here. So separate switch for the pendant, a little outlet, done. This is the island, and you can see these color choices. This is gonna be this PVC flooring. So I was gonna do like hardwood. I wanted something to look like hardwood, but I'm like, well, I can't really put hardwood in the kitchen because it's gonna get wet. Can't really do LVT because it's a little bit cheap and crappy. But PVC, it's it's still a little bit plasticky, but the LVT is a little bit more loosey-goosey. It's gonna show all the imperfections, and this is really a lot more stiff, and it's like 6 feet long or maybe 5.5 feet long, so it's super cool. And these are the colors I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be the Island Riviera Oyster, which is like a solid frameless cabinet, and then I'm gonna do Peppercorn by Sherwin-Williams, all whole row of cabinets, which is also going to be the accent wall of the master bedroom. So it's going to be one side to the other, it's going to be kind of like closure, and then the rest of the walls will be pure white as well as the trim. And all new HVAC. We got supplies. I had them split the room so they're kind of facing that way. I got one supply for the dining room here. We're adding a return. This is our main return for the ductwork. And these bedrooms didn't have returns. So I'm adding returns to 2 bedrooms. So there's 3 returns total, 1 main and 2 little ones. What else should I say, Steve? I had my designer, Hilda. She's awesome. She came in, she's helping me out. I hired her to help me out. And so long story short, this pocket door I'm gonna move all the way to the end. So there's less, of an offset between the room here and the room here. And I'm gonna move this out to where I have 3 feet, because I was gonna do a pantry here with the oven and the microwave. I was gonna do a pantry there, but I'm gonna eliminate that so I have more room. I'll get pantry cabinet, I'm saying, but I wanna have more room in the actual pantry. So that's pretty much it. I also lessened this length of the knee wall from 136 to 120 so I could have 1 solid piece of quartz with no cut. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.